Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. So as you saw from the thumbnail, this video is going to be a car review where I will be sharing the user experience of owning a TATA Nexon LR empowered variant. So I bought this car in November 2024 and today is March 18 and I've driven it for a little over 5,300 kilometers. So I'll be sharing my user experience, the things that I like about this car, the things that I don't like, and things that I miss from my previous car, which was a Honda City VCVT 2018 model. And I'll also quickly take you through the specifications of the car, the interior and exterior features, and some of the things that I miss from my previous car. So in the end I will also share an honest experience, honest review, and I'll tell you whether this is a good buy or not. So without any further delay, let's get to it. Hey everyone, so this is the TATA Nexon LR Empowered Plus variant. So this comes in three colors: a gray, a white and a black with red interiors. So this is the oxide gray color, and from what I was told by the dealership, this color is quite in demand. So now first look at the wheels. These come with 16-inch full alloy wheels with Tata logo branding in them. Now let's go to the door. You can see the door handles, they feel really premium. They have a very good touch and tactile feedback to it. These are the door visors. They're all made of decent, good quality plastic. You have the main door here. You have mirrors with turn indicators over here, and around the tires you have this black cladding. This is, I think, some hard plastic, polypropylene, I think. Nowadays a lot of cars are coming with a lot of increased polypropylene material. Now let's go to the side. Now as we come to the front, you have the beautiful Tata logo, and the front grille has been redesigned totally, and this looks very good. You have two parking sensors here and here, and the front parking camera is in the front. This is a small air pocket that was designed by Tata engineers to improve aerodynamic flow. That's what I've been told. We have two projector headlamps, LED, and then we also have a cornering light. Now as we come up, this is an LED strip, and we have the indicator lights. The LED strip also illuminates when you are charging the car to indicate the charging sequence, and there is a very beautiful animation when you open or close the car. Let me show you. So when I close the car, you have this beautiful animation. Now when I open it, this animation is really beautiful, and it is one of the highlights of this car. So this car comes with a 45 kilowatt hour battery pack, and if you're using a DC fast charger with a capacity 60 kilowatt or more, you can charge it 10 to 80% in less than 40 minutes. When you come to the left side, you have this Tata EV badging, and then as we go here, the charging port is located on the left hand side. We have the AC and these CCS2 charging ports. If you want to use DC fast charging, you can pull this out and charge. If you just want to use the AC charger, you can pull this out and charge. Now let's come to the back of the car. Again, you have the TATA NEXON EV badging here. You have a chrome plate fitted here. This looks really good. Again, I'll show you the animation behind. This again is a full LED strip, and this has a similar animation like what you saw in the front. Let me show you the animation. So this, you get a shark fin antenna on top, and you have the rear wiper is hidden well inside here. That's a very good feature they've added. Now let's open the boot. As you open the boot, you get a visual alert, audio alert. You get a tire repair kit. You get the tire inflator. It's you can charge it using the 12-volt socket that is inside the car. You also get this portable charger. You can, let me open it up for you. You can use this to charge at any 20 ampere power socket. However, you must be mindful of the size. Sorry for the mess. You also have a JBL subwoofer here, and that is a very interesting add. The overall build quality of the glass and the boot feels very premium. So now let's talk about the interiors of this car. This is the steering wheel. This is a very beautiful steering wheel. This is a 2-spoke steering wheel, and it is covered with leather coverings, and it has this signature blue stitching that is exclusive to the EVs. You have the airbag here, and then you have touch controls. This is for accepting the calls, declining the call, increasing or decreasing the volumes. These switches are toggle switches. This is for changing the song or things like that. This is for changing the display in the cockpit menu. And let me show you the cockpit menu. The cockpit menu is also one of the very good displays that I've seen in recent times. Let me show you. The display is very good. You can see the different information. You can see the tire pressure. You can see on the bottom right, you can see the level of regen. On bottom left, you can see the battery percentage and the drive mode that you're in. You can also see the range remaining in this car. You can, with this button here, you can change the display. Let me show you here. You can change, you can see different notifications if you have any. You can see the trip settings with the watt hour that your car is in. And then with this button, you can change the main display. You can see here, let me show you. You can see the display changing. So personally, this is my favorite display menu. So here in the steering, you have paddle shifters for changing the level of regen. This is to decrease the level of regen, and this one is to increase the level of regen here. And then you have on the left, you have wiper controls, rear wiper control and the front wiper control. This is the right stick is for the indicators and the auto headlamp function. Now let's move to this. This plastic feels really good. The fit and finish of the dashboard, it feels really good. I think for me personally, this the quality of the material is far above for me compared to the Honda City that I had previously. And here is one of the main highlights of this car. This is the infotainment system. This screen is a 12.3 inch full HD display, and it is very smooth. As you can see, I'm trying to navigate, and then the touch function is very responsive. It's a feather touch. You can see the different display items. The car also comes with an air purifier, which will show you the current air quality index inside the car. Right now the fan is off, so the air quality is a little less. And then you have different audio modes. This car, one of the best features of this car is the audio system. This car comes with JBL audio system, 9 speakers and a subwoofer. You can change the type of sound mode that you like. Right now it's an acoustic. You can change to bass enhancer, wide stage. I'll show you later how different audio the audio modes sound like before the end of the video. And this infotainment comes with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay built in, so this you can connect your device and then you can use navigation seamlessly and different features. This also has Arcade EV option. You can install the Arcade EV app, log in here, and then you can watch your medias, watch Netflix, YouTube, and also play some games. I haven't tried it though. Here is the EV app. Here in the smart lamp function, you can as I had shown you earlier, when you connect your car to a charger and it's charging, it will, in the front LED lamp, it will show you the charging status. So you can set the timer here for how long you want it to display the charging status. So here it is on 10 seconds. You can change it to either 30 or 60 seconds. And yeah, this is, I feel, one of the good features of this car, one of the best, to be honest. Here you have the AC vents. AC vents are just regular. The fit and finish, the material, the chrome feels really good. And then you have this leatherette finishing, and then you have the signature sky blue stitching here of the EVs. You have to be careful when you're in this car, when you don't want to spill coffee, tea or any food, because this will attract dirt and smudge very easily. So just be careful when you're around, when you're in the car. Coming to the touch controls, these are the touch controls. This is for AC. These are all touch controls for AC, for the ventilation mode, for front and rear defoggers. This is for express cooling. This particular switch is for in case when you're not able to disconnect your charger after you're finished charging, then you will have to press, and then you will be able to disconnect the charging cable. Tata have learnt from their mistakes. In the earlier editions of Nexon, people were facing a lot of issues when they were not able to disconnect the charging cable. So Tata have provided this button in this update, so you can, and I haven't even ever faced a single issue trying to disconnect the charging cable. Here you have the hill descent control, the hazard lights, the boot opening button, and this is for child lock. And then this is also another one of the best features of this car, the 360-degree cameras. Let me show you. The 360-degree cameras are very good quality. You have 2D view, 3D front views, front blind spot views, rear blind spot views. And since I've bought this car, I've never really felt like a need of assistance of a third person, second person to come park into or come out of tight spaces. These cameras and the sensors, they do a very good job. I think you will find it very easy to come out of or park into tight spaces with these sensors. They do a very good job. I think this is also one of the great features of this car. Now we have the glove box. The glove box is a ventilated glove box, and you have one cup holder finally here. I must say the Tata should really improve. They should really provide a cup holder, because that's a necessity in today's times. You can see now, coming to the front, this part you can see here, this is the drive selector. You can use this to drive or put on reverse mode. The material feels, I think this feels like leather, and it feels really premium. Here you have two charging ports, one type A and one type C fast charging port here. However, it's a bit of a struggle while trying to reach here, because there's not so much space. So this has been an area of concern with people. They've been really trying to find it difficult to reach here. There is a this cigarette lamp charger here, and I've connected the dash cam to this charger here, this port. And this is one area that Tata should improve. They should increase the space here so it becomes more easily accessible. Here you have the electronic parking brake. We have the electronic parking brake in this top LR empowered version. You can you have to press the brake pedal to release the parking brake. You can press down to release the parking brake, and if you want to engage the parking brake, either you can press this P here, or you can lift this up. You can just press it here, and you can hear a whizzing sound, and the parking brake is applied. Here you have the drive mode selector. You have 3 different drive modes, so when you turn the dial, the car will give you an audio alert depending upon which drive mode you have shifted to. So let me shift it for you.
City drive mode activated.
So as you heard, the car will give you an audio alert. And then here we have wireless charging space. So if your phone supports a wireless charger, you can put your phone here and charge wirelessly. Let me show you. I'm using an iPhone 14 Plus, and I can put it here, and as you can see now it's charging. However, it barely fits. If you have a phone that's wider than this, then you will find it difficult to fit your phone. But I think most of the phones, they are not this wide, and they'll be able to fit in here easily. And then you have some storage space here under the armrest. I put my driving license and sunglasses here. And then talking about the seat, the seats are of very good quality. Now talking about the seats are of good quality. The seats are all leather in this top LR Plus empowered variant. You can see the signature blue stitch, and the fabric really feels very premium. I think this is personally for me a massive upgrade from City. The seat quality and the seating posture is also very good. The quality of materials they've used inside the seat is also very good. I feel very relaxed. And both of the driver and co-driver, they come with seat ventilation as in the top variant, which I think has been a lifesaver for me in this hot and humid climate. And here you have the IRVM, auto dimming IRVM, and then here you have the toggle switch for let me show you. Here you have the toggle switch for let me switch on the light. Yep, here you have the toggle switch for the sunroof, but you don't have to touch this sunroof. You don't have to touch this switch. You can open the sunroof and sunshade with a voice command. Let me show you. Hey Tata, open sunshade.
Opening.
As you can see, the car is opening the sunshade. I wanted to open the sunroof, but it's raining, so I'm not opening it. If you just want to open the sunshade, you can give the voice command and it will only open the sunshade. However, if you say open sunroof, then it will open the sunroof as well together with the sunshade, so you have to be very careful. Now let me close the sunshade. Hey Tata, close sunshade.
Sure, closing.
So now it is closing the sunshade, so that is a very good feature. And coming to the door material, the door material feels, I think, just fine. The door knobs are just okay, I think, nothing fancy about them, but they could have improved some space here. I really miss a cup and a bottle holder, so usually I just keep my bottle inside the glove box, but they could really improve some storage space here. The keys are okay, nothing fancy about it. This is the toggle switch for the mirrors here. And now let's go to the back of the car and look at as I told you, I am 5'10" or 178 centimeters for reference, and this is my height, and you can see there's enough space between the head and the top of the roof. I'm fully inclined and there's ample, I don't feel any difficulty, there's ample headroom for me, you can see. Now let me show you the seat qualities and other features that are provided. I'm sitting at the back seat of the car with the front driver's seat adjusted to my height, and as you can see there's enough ample leg room for me. I'm 5'10", for my reference my height is 5'10" or 178 centimeters. There's ample leg space between the seat and my legs. However, the floor feels elevated because this is an EV and the battery is located beneath, so you feel that elevation. You feel the under thigh support is also very good, and you can see, let me show you the features here. You get AC vents, 2 AC vents, and a 45-watt type C fast charger. That's a very good thing provided by Tata. However, both of the seats, they lack a pocket. At least the driver's seat, one of the seats should have had a pocket provided, so you could put some documents or newspapers here. I miss this feature from Honda City because I used to often put some documents or something in the pocket that was provided here. The back seats are decent and comfortable. Let me show you the head. So as usual, the plastic is the same from the front door, decent quality. The door handles feel okay. The seat at the back is also, the material is leather, beautiful touch, beautiful finishing. This feels really premium. And then you have the co-driver and the rear seats also have seat belt alert, so and also you get middle seat belt as well. And here finally you have a armrest, rear armrest, and tada, you get a cup holder, 2 cup holders. I think you can't fit a bottle, but I think cup will suffice, a cup will fit. Overall, the cabin feels really premium. You have arm holders here and airbags here and here as well. Let me show you. Airbag. Oops. And then overall the cabin feels really premium, but as I mentioned earlier, Tata can really improve the back pocket space to enhance the user experience. And on the door you have the speaker. You can see the JBL branding on both sides, so that's a very good point for me. Front glasses and the rear glasses, They are also of very good quality. The wipers, they do a great job in keeping any water that's accumulated clean. As you can see, the visibility is very good here. So now let's talk about the Tata EV app. So when you get a Tata EV, you can install this IRA app. I think this app is now available for all Tata cars. So once you install this IRA app, it will show you a whole list of features. You can see the total odo, you can see the vehicle status, if it's locked or unlocked, you can see the amount of charge remaining and the distance it can cover. You can lock or unlock your car, you can switch on the hazard lights, you can press the horn, or you can also turn on the lights. You can also turn on the aircon, and you can, here once we go down, it has some quick launch menus. If you click on this telephone phone icon here, you can call for roadside assistance. And there we have this another useful helpful feature. This is the driving score. Once you click on this, it will show you the driving score of the day. And for example, I've clicked on 17 March, and this is showing me the efficiency, the distance that I covered, the energy efficiency, the watt per kilometer that I drove for the whole day. And you can use this data to be a better driver, to drive more efficiently if you're a person who likes to drive more efficiently. Coming back, you can also, once you click on this menu, you have some more options. You have support, you can mobilize the vehicle, you have social, like a community for Tata Nexon owners, and then this is the trip history and everything, driving score. In my driving, in value added services, you get roadside assistance, extended warranty and everything. Once you click on EV charging, it will take you to another website where you can look for charging stations nearby. And then there is also charging history, so that will show you the charging history. For example, this was yesterday I tried to slow charge my car at a public charger, and then the app isn't very smooth. On 17th March I charged my car using a fast charger. So you can see, when you charge your car using a fast charger, it will be a red icon, the graph will be in red color, and then you can click for the whole month. So as per Tata, you should ideally charge your car using fast charger 4 times, and if you charge your car using a fast charger 4 times, then you must use a slow charger. So I'm very particular about that. If I use fast charger to charge my cars 4 times, then I always ensure to charge using a slow charger for the 5th time. So to keep track of that, I use this charging history and I click on the month, so I can just see, you can see I've charged here using the slow charger, and then after that I've used fast charger around 2 times. So talking about this app is not very smooth. With Tata's application, you would expect them to have a very smooth app experience and user experience, but that is far from the case. Let me show you. Once I click on this more, and once let's say I will try to switch on the aircon. Now I will try to switch on the aircon. You can set the timing, let's say 15 minutes, 5 minutes to 30 minutes. Now I've set it at default 15 minutes. The AC will cool for 25 degrees Celsius. Once you start the AC from app, it will only cool for 25 degrees Celsius. Now let me start. As you can see, it is very slow to start. It's now first going to connect to the car, and that's how it's going to be. And it takes a long time, almost 2 to 3 minutes before the aircon starts. And sometimes it just doesn't start, like you saw right now. And so this is now. Let me try again. Clicking off again, start again, aircon. Now finally, second time the command has activated successfully, and you can see the aircon symbol is lit. That means the air conditioning is running, and you can switch off the aircon remotely as well. You just click it here again. Now command has been executed successfully. So this app is one of the drawbacks that I feel, one of the cons, one of the areas where Tata should work a lot. Tatas, they also own their own software company, TCS, so we would all expect them to have a better app with a much better UI and user experience. One of the other drawbacks of this app is, for example, when you're charging your car, you would expect it to show the real-time charge, but it always takes like 3 to 4 minutes before the charging status is shown. So this, I feel, is an area where Tata should improve, and they should create a better user-friendly app. So now let's talk about the whole drive experience. This car is a joy to drive. It handles really well, and the steering has a very good feedback, and it feels nimble. The driver's cockpit display is very bright, and even during peak sunlight hours, it will show you the details clearly. This steering feels really light and easy to handle. The leather covering gives it a good grip. This steering comes with only a tilt function, and if you're coming from other car brands into Tata, it will take you some time to get used to the toggle keys. Since this is an EV with the battery being located at the floor, that means the car feels a little bottom heavy, which means that the bulk of the weight is concentrated at the bottom part. That means when you're driving into sharp turns or curves, you should be extra careful and be within safe speed limits, or else there is a real risk of car overturning. Now, as with the suspension, I feel this is a big upgrade over the Honda City that I had, and as in case of any other EV, you should be very careful when you're driving into rough roads, even though this car has sufficient ground clearance. So now let's talk about battery capacity and charging speeds. This car comes with a 45 kilowatt hour battery pack, and Tata gives you a 160,000 kilometer or 8-year warranty, whichever comes first. This battery has an IP68 rating, IP68 ingress protection rating. And talking about charging speeds, if you charge your car at a DC fast charger of 60 kilowatt or more capacity, it can charge your car from 10 to 80% in 40 minutes. And Tata also will install a home charger at your house for free of cost. In my case, they installed an Exicom charger, 7 kilowatt, and this will charge your car from 10 to 100% in 6.5 hours roughly. But there is a catch with this charger. For this charger to have its maximum output, your house will need to have a 3-phase AC supply. In my home, the AC supply, the electricity supply, is a single phase supply, so this charger's output is reduced, and currently this charger charges my car at a rate of 5% every hour. This car also comes with a portable charger, as I had shown you earlier, and you can connect this portable charger at any 20 ampere power socket, and as I've observed, this portable charger will charge your car at a rate of 5% every 1 hour. Now, to improve the battery life, Tata recommends that for every 4 times you charge your car at a DC fast charger, you should ensure that you slow charge your car the 5th time, so as to improve cell balancing and to improve battery health and slow down the battery degradation. Now, I bought this car in November 2024 for a price of 18,08,000 rupees on road, Kochi, Kerala, and that was the time when Tata were offering major discounts on their EV lineup. So far, I haven't faced any single issue with this car. This car has been a joy to drive. Tata have really learned from their past mistakes, and they have eliminated most of the glitches that previous generation Nexon users were facing. However, there are still certain areas that need a lot of improvement. For example, the TATA IRA app, and the interiors could also do with a little bit of redesigning. The lack of bottle holders, I think is a drawback for those people who like to go on long drives. They would like a bottle or a cup holder, so Tata should really include a bottle holder when they redesign this car. Now, if you ask me, will I recommend this car? Yes, if you are a person who likes the silent EV drive experience, you're going to love this car. If this car falls in your budget, I think you should totally go for it. So far, I haven't done a dedicated range test video, but in coming months, I will be doing a dedicated range test and show you how accurate the claimed range by Tata is. Tata claims that this car can go anywhere between 380 to 400 in a single charge. I have been mostly driving within cities, so I haven't tested it, but in coming months I will be doing a dedicated range test video also. So if you like this video, please drop a like, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Till then, ciao.